Well, hello, this is the final boss, and this is Tale of Bistun. I'm going in completely blind, so I have not played this before. I don't even know what's happening right now. Yes, subtitles, always. Subtitle size regular, yeah, that looks great.
I made a grave mistake,
Great voice.
the kind that cannot be fixed.
Some nice Sanskrit, okay.
It all began with a war between two mighty deities. A conflict with dire consequences.
That's worrisome.
The fighting rent the very fabric of our world. As the crack deepened, it has spread like the grasping roots of a tree. And through that fissure, something terrible escaped. Something unnatural. The destruction affected countless
Well,
realms,
escaped.
many beyond our knowledge.
But
But
what
then,
escaped?
when all seemed lost, the deity created a holy sign, a way to seal the crack and stop the blight. And for many years there was peace. But even an instrument of order can be dangerous if it falls into the wrong hands.
I love the
I
voice,
was
but I feel like
tasked with giving
it's
the sign to
this
the
is
just
pacing a little
ruler,
slowly.
but I chose the wrong king, and eventually the repercussions of my failure came to bear.
A little bit weird phrasing there, but
The seal broke. The blight spread throughout Persia. For my failure, I was cast out of the realm of the gods,
well,
imprisoned within a realm of shattered memories and forgotten souls. Redemption eluded my grasp. I was weak, consumed by pity, and resigned to my deserved fate. But
okay.
then, something unexpected happened. A human found me. He too was broken and took pity on a fellow tormented soul. And deep within those strange eyes, I glimpsed something I had lost. Hope.
So voice acting great. Like the intro's interesting. I mean, I got kind of the picture of what's going on. It did communicate everything I think it needed to. But there was a little bit of odd wording, but overall the voice was cool. So all I needed is a cool voice to make me happy, I suppose. I am getting a sneaking feeling. I'm getting a very sneaking feeling that I'm gonna need a controller for this. Go ahead and plug it in now. Much as I loathe controllers, nobody makes games that just can use a mouse and keyboard like normal. Okay, cool. Space. And a constellation. Got it. Okay. Okay. Before we ever forgot, we will be turned into Kitsch. There's a step over between being and oblivion.
Slowly, like the morning sun clambering over the horizon,
That's funny.
consciousness came. He opened his eyes.
Please let me use WASD. Okay. Hope it's not like super toxic. I will say the chance of WASD
How
being really
pleasant, he thought,
toxic is high.
to wake to nature's song.
Yeah, that's
But
pleasant.
something was not right. The song. was out of tune.
I will say they really are putting the effort in on voice acting. It's pretty
As he
impressive.
navigated the narrow paths, he breathed in the fresh mountain air.
Reminds me a lot of
It
Bastion.
focused his mind. Questions bobbed to the surface, like apples in water. How did I come to be here?
Apples and water bit's a little
He asked
strange, but
himself. No, that's not the right question. Nor
Can I
is
jump?
where I'm going. A single terrible realization crystallized in his fogged mind. I don't know who I am. Many stories
Please.
have been told about poor souls who have forgotten the paths.
I will say amnesia is such a common trope in games right now. You can watch my previous videos to see how common amnesia is, and because it's a shortcut in a lot of ways to give exposition to the player, but
glow of the man's lantern fell on an exotic bird. A
oh,
hoopoe.
things.
The recognition heartened him. Perhaps the bird would lead to further revelations. He followed the hoopoe.
Can I run
by
up here?
instinct.
This looks cool.
Its beautiful trail fanned the flame of hope.
I mean, great voice acting. There's some nice. There's some demons. There's some people fighting, and there's something. Yeah, that's good. All right, we're running. We're running. We're running. There's there's a. I like that the camera is so dynamic that it's not easy to do, and so good for them for doing it. Does take a little bit of headache to make dynamic camera moves. At least in my limited. I don't do 3D games in the games I make. I do simple 2D games.
Something glinting among
Something
the
that called to him
something that called
an axe. Well, my controller's jumping over here. It's very excited. Story begins. All right.
All he did was pull that hatchet out of the stone. A simple act with a remarkable outcome.
Looks like he destroyed that for us. Ah, so I.
There was no way back. Whatever this mysterious place was, he had to push on. The weight of the hatchets in his hands brought some comfort. as he
Realm within a
journeyed
realm.
deeper.
Okay, finally I have a. Oh, is it this stone that I have to destroy? Holy moly!
Help me.
No.
Who's there? The man called, his voice muffled by the thick, static air.
Again, pick one. Also, because the voice acting is so good, I think a lot of those descriptors are a little overwritten, right? Because you're already showing us a lot of the emotion and a lot of the tone of the voice by dramaticizing it. So trust your voice actors; they're doing a great job. You don't have to have.
Another in this ethereal place. The tree was alive, but bound tight by otherworldly rocks and glowing.
Get out of here, tentacles!
The
Oh,
blades of the man's hatchets were sharp.
I'm gonna free this tree real quick. BRB. Wow, I wish I could control the camera right now. Oh, I guess I can't. Ooh, that was a little bit weird.
The man didn't know if the creature were friend or foe, but he felt its pain and fear. It mirrored his own.
Release the tree, evil darkness things.
Being the creature wise, the man did not know, but empathy overrode his rational misgivings.
He was asking for help. What's wrong with that? Oh, it's like a person tree. Okay, it's like an ent. I'm gonna slide down this. Hey, what's up, dude? May I call you Fangorn, sir?
Tree creature freed. The man approached.
What's up, homie? Oh, getting a big hug. Big hug alert. Got a warm me tree guy. Oh, you're back in the sweet forest.
What happened? The man cried. Where have you taken me?
Calm yourself, human. Did you not want to leave that alien realm?
The tree leaned closer and introduced himself as All Seeds, a pomegranate tree.
Cool.
I
Pomegranates are
don't know
delicious.
who I am, the man said. All Seeds pondered.
Others like me have been afflicted by a sickness. Help them, and I will return the favor.
All Seeds told the man to look for talisman stones, strange rocks protruding from the ground. Destroying the talisman stones would free his kind.
Interesting.
Then, the mighty tree extended a great branch outwards, pointing east.
Unearth the Canot Gate to find the path forward. To find yourself.
Okay. I'm very obedient. Hello, Burb. Are you gonna guide me somewhere, Burb? Yes, you are. Where's the gate? Is there the gate here? E, I'm pressing E. Oh. Oh, this is right where I was. I guess we're going in here. I guess that's where we're going, friends. Alright, so overall, I think, feedback I have for the narrative and the writing so far is I like the kind of Bastion approach where there's voiceover, but remember, it feels like it's being read off a piece of paper because you have someone narrating it. You don't have to tell me, he said happily or whatever it may be. It feels better than it sounds. Okay. So so yeah, I think there's some over description, a little bit of overwriting that's coming through. Um, the
Man
world's pretty
could
nice.
roll under low objects with ease. As he ran, the man mulled All Seeds' words. How will rescuing the tree's kin help me recover my memory?
It won't. I should be wise beyond compare. I've traversed mountains, brave jungles, and trudged through deserts. So this is where you can kind of have the poetic and more fun language, but the narration I'd be kind of careful. Perhaps my voice I settle. After all, wisdom is knowing how
It
little we
appeared
know.
to be a diary entry, engraved into the stone. But to whom it belonged was a mystery.
What is?
As he trod the winding path, the man thought about everything that had befallen him. He worried about the nature of the sickness that All Seeds had spoken of. How extensive was it? And how would it manifest itself?
It reminds me a lot of like the linear kind of like
answer to the
Drake's.
latter question would begin to reveal itself a few steps further.
It's yeah, again. Oh, you're rolling. Press space. Okay, so it's. Oh, this doesn't look good. Ooh. It's gonna kill this thing, I think, right? But I'm glad that it's not like super punishing to use WSD. I don't even know where my health is, but I don't feel like I've taken any damage so far. Oh, what is? It's smashed. Oh, I'm restoring peace and justice. One of the trees you freed from the sickness.
This
Oh,
must be one of
alright.
All Seeds' trees. the man thought,
You're welcome, my dude.
breathing hard
Can I not break
after his
these?
encounter. The tree had unfurled its vibrant leaves, embracing all but forgotten
This voice actor is a little
sunshine.
intense. Yeah, I mean, in terms of mechanics, it's pretty linear, and it does seem very like Drake's, like, you know, those
Sickness or harbingers of
oh
it.
gosh, like those kind of like Indiana Jones games, you know, where they are pretty linear and you're kind of just like, you know, it's kind of like DDR, but that's fun. I think that's a great genre of game, and it's a beautiful world. It's like a pretty, I mean, I do think some, especially if you're gonna have a character with amnesia, some of the like facts about the world are a little on the nose, right? Where like, you know, if you're using this amnesia device, you know, you really don't need to have as much explanation because they're going to explain it to this very forgetful character, right? Ugh, roll, silly goose. Uh-oh. I really should use a controller. I have a feeling that's going to be like 1,000 times better. Yeah. Yeah, this is 1,000 times better. Yeah, 1,000 times better. Well, I'm glad they at least let you try mouse and keyboard. Yeah, but I like this. Like, I mean, with, gosh, I've played so many Souls-like games that are just so punishing and obnoxious. Where it's like, they just want to make you feel bad. All the trap trees and rescuing areas, expect found hidden if a new
As
gate
the
to
second
return.
of all seeds kin was
Hidden
released,
areas.
night cast its veil.
I mean, you're speaking my language here. How do I run? Do I just press this to run? What's my run?
Inevitability of dusk, the serene quiet of it, brought the man a
Okay.
sense of peace.
Oh, I think I found a hidden area, folkies. Ah, yeah, this does definitely belong with the controller. Let me say that now. It's just so weird using a controller at your computer, right? Appeared welcome, I've discovered strange hostile creatures. They are small and easily dispatchable. With there's chilling hunger in their eyes and sort of greed that can never be
Whoever
satisfied.
engraved this may know more about those creatures, he thought.
Well, let's go talk to them. A new Kanat gate. Well, I kind of like this project so far. Honestly, this is, you know, has a ton of polish. Has a nice, just simple mechanics. You know, it's not trying to just show me how bad of a gamer I am. I mean, I already know I'm a bad gamer. I've played League of Legends, you know? It's not trying to show me how bad of a gamer I am in the first 5 minutes.
Right. There is a sickness afflicting nature. The talisman stones must be at the heart of it.
So again, the only thing that I would critique on here is we're getting verbal doubling, right? Like we're getting this same
Defending them? So
defending.
many questions.
So few
So
answers.
few answers. And still, he didn't know who he was.
I have a feeling I'm the guy who helped that lady. But yeah, so I mean, we're getting like, you know, that intro thing, I think was a lot of exposition, but we got all that exposition and we're still getting it again here, which is a little bit funny, right? Where it's like, "Oh, I thought you already kind of told me this stuff." What is?
Was asleep. A huge pomegranate hung from a branch.
All right, bird. I do like that they have a guide bird. That's so nice. It's just, you know, I'm old and is this cannibalism? I mean, I'm surprised that they actually did like eating a pomegranate like you know, in most games they're just like when a thing disappears. So with this much attention to narrative and like this much narrative going on,
Farhad, you must dig. I need you here.
Okay. Somebody I'm gonna rescue. But yeah, given how much time we're spending in narrative, I do kind of want to get to some of the emotions, right? Like, so we're spending an enormous amount of time in voiceover, an enormous amount of time in narrative. It's time to dig into the mountains.
Farhad. My name is Farhad. But who was that pained woman? And why did she ask what she did?
Oh, interesting. So this is kind of like your meta progression? Because there's a...
Does she want amethystine stones? Farhad wondered.
Farhad wondered. Again, so like those types of things, like I have a feeling this was like written before it was voiced. But remember, when you start adapting something to a dramatic tone, you do want to change some of the verbiage. And it doesn't feel like it's been quite adjusted
Farhad
as needed.
found himself in the celestial revelations realm once more.
Celestial Revelations realm. I just like that like all I have to do in this game is move and hack. Can I even fall off the edge? No, that's great. I'm so bad at games. I wish I could run here though.
Farhad could hear years of agony in those few words. Help me, Farhad, please.
Burb. What is? I want to go over there, but I guess that's my double back. I mean, the level design's nice. This does remind me a ton of Bastion, though. But again, like Bastion infused so much tone. You know, so much tone and voice. Like, you know, the kid. You know, so I think that's one thing to continue to think about is to say, you are doing a good job communicating the story. You are doing a good job having concise, generally nice language. But I'm not getting much emotion, right? Like, I am really getting, like, the facts of the story, very kind of not on the nose, but very obvious observations. Like, from Farhad, like, I have learned my name. This is good. When you're like, well, we were there. Like, I saw you, yeah. And again, like, wondering what I'm wondering. You know, because I'm like, oh, I imagine the statue is a lady.
To come to her. The other, no doubt.
It's Farhad himself. So yeah, like, I think some of those extra... I think there is a good amount of trimming that could happen with the voice and the narrative. Because honestly, like, you know, it's one of those things where if you're doing a good enough job the first time, it actually makes everything less effective if you say it again. Is this my future? Bang, look at me. I'm the axe guy. Let's go.
As the statue brought down its hatchet, the white flowed.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? Like, it's if you
soon his thirst for answers would be quenched.
Yeah, I mean if you're building a linear experience like this, or oh snap, ripped statues. Well.
The din of the fallen bell shocked Farhad. The guttural roar of some unseen creature terrified him far more.
So again, like saying, "Oh, I was shocked," you know, like you can just have the character go, "Ah," and oh, psych, I'm running.
Sinister was watching.
Oh, it's scumbag tree guy, huh?
But Farhad seemed to have one ally.
No, I don't trust him. He seems sus.
Although Allseed's motivations were shrouded in mystery,
Again,
they'd come once
a
he
little telling. It's a little telling, right? Like, I as the reader want to be able to figure stuff out myself, right? So if you're saying his motivations are shrouded in mystery, hint, hint, it feels like you're not letting me figure those things out myself.
What do you know of that place? Farhad asked Allseeds. A shiver passed through the tree's branches.
It is the realm of lost memories and forgotten souls.
Yeah, I am finding myself. I just like the gameplay, and so like
Farhad said,
the
had a vision. I was engraving,
the
sculpting.
narrative is slowing down the flow of this game quite a
A
bit.
sculptor?
I'm gonna
Allseeds
still listen. I'm gonna still listen as I get my water.
Cannot say what memories can be hewn from stone. Consider that.
It's getting cold.
More of my kind are trapped.
Woo!
If you can help
Gotta
them,
turn my heater on.
perhaps
cold.
I can
It's winter.
provide answers.
Farhad, keep me warm.
Turn to
Great thing about the controllers, though, is I can cover myself in blankets and continue to play like this.
The great tree said,
A fearsome monster.
monster, a
Diva.
lurks in the revelations realm.
So again, verbal doubling, right? Like we heard, you
The
know,
mountain on which you now stand. Keep away from it if you wish to live long enough to uncover the truth.
okay. I don't want to skip the dialogue because, as someone who works in narrative, I want to hear what they're doing. Oh, some more. The bell. Okay. Okay. I like that. Oh, I can press. Okay. Carving a memory. That's pretty cool.
Farhad stood back. And
I have a,
admired his engraving.
I have a feeling this is like based off of. I mean, I don't know the mythology that this is based off of, which is sad because I generally know a lot mythology, but it feels like this is Babylonian or Persian. Hello, bird. I really like the direction, bird. It's amazing. Keep it simple for us dumb gamers, you know.
Despite Allseed's warning, Farhad felt the seed of hope taking root in his breast. Although the path behind and before him was shrouded in darkness, now there was light enough to see his feet.
So again, I don't
Allseeds had
necessarily.
proven that it could help Farhad regain his memories. And although he didn't yet have all the answers, he had purpose. And what is anyone without purpose?
Oh, the Jarbs. Decided to explore the mountain Bistun further and document my observation. Next to this person pours all my hardships. I'm engraving on stone tablets. Tore apart my diary. Now there are Stelian tablets. Perhaps in the first encounter them I should name them. There's something ghoulish about them. Ghoulishes seems an appropriate name.
The fitting name for the greedy little creatures, Farhad
Man,
thought.
Farhad's so mad. Some of the voice acting is a little funny, but I will say, like, can I not? I don't know exactly how to discern between secret areas or not. But, you told me there are secret areas, and now I am going to look for them everywhere. Everywhere. But yeah, overall, there's not a lot to not like about this game. These. I just like the flow of it's nice, having a few little combats here and there. I like the water slows. Ow. Come on, ghoulies. I like the little ghouls contribute to like releasing the area. So once I like kill them all, I think like the art design is really great. The way all these things kind of fit together is really nice. The Gudishes, their numbers are growing. Of that, I'm sure. I need to defend myself. First, I need to build an anvil. Then smith.
Farhad's smithing skills were no match for his sculpting prowess, but he was confident he could improve his hatchets.
Hello, tree friend. Yeah, I mean, overall, I think this game has a lot of nice stuff going for it. I do think, it's one of those things. If you are, they are really leaning into the narrative, and I think that's okay. But I do think it needs some work. Like, as someone who works as an editor, I will unfortunately say that this
Farhad's
does need
thoughts
some
never
trimming still, I
wandered
believe.
far from the lady in his memories, but her face eluded his grasp.
Yeah. There are ways, because you're voicing so much of it, there are ways to optimize the way this is presented. See, again, like those kind of creepy laughters. I hope it doesn't say
Such
Farhad
strange
wonders. Yeah, oh
creatures
no!
never heralded anything good.
So again, like, just let me hear the laughter. You are invisible when you're rolling or by pressing A. Okay, cool. So again, just let me, hey, roll high. Oh, ow. Okay. Oh, that is a seeker. Got it. Ah! These guys are kicking my butt. Oof. Getting my butt kicked. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. Drink the water. I'm so bad. Oh, well. At least they went easy on me.
A sculpture caught Farhad's attention. Amethystine stones protruded from its broken form.
What am I doing in here? I'm okay. This is a trap. But again, right? Like, so whenever you have a mix of text and dialogue, it's increasingly important. What the fridge? Why am I walking so weird? Okay. It's increasingly important to make sure that they complement each other and not repeat each other. Why am I like tiptoeing so weirdly? Is this mud, I guess? It's a forge. Whoa. The active ability for your weapon has been activated. Again, RB. Okay, that's this one. When your active ability is available. Oh, it has a cooldown there. Okay, wow. Is that slow or is that slow? Okay. We're gonna go this way. Can I jump up here? No. Then I guess I'm going this way.
Farhad felt a new affinity with his hatchets, as though they were a part of him.
Where are the secrets? There have to be secrets. Show me. Oh, bye guys. They just died. Rawr. I wonder if I am kind of curious as to, whoa, wow. Hi guys. Oh wow, that's just like an insta-kill? That's pretty busted. I wanted to actually practice my dodging and rolling a little bit.
Night fell, as the last tree was cured of the blight. It was time to return to all seeds.
Oh, little happy birds. Happy rabbits. I gotta go smush the mountain real quick. I gotta run, sorry. Okay, so I know I've been playing for about 30 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and once I have this combo with all seeds, deliver my final contemplations. So first, I want to go hammer on a mountain real quick. Where is the mountain that I hammer on? It's somewhere. Maybe I talk to all seeds and then hammer on the mountain? I don't quite remember. I think it's like over here, right? Get some... well, whatever. So it's giving me the hammer mountain icon, but that's fine. Oh, I'm eating... Oh no, I get to eat more of your fruit. I feel like that's somehow violating. I keep getting wrecked. Go to the Shadow Realm. Okay, I guess I'm in the Shadow Realm. Oh no, this is the stars. Okay. I have a sweet mustache. I wish I had a mustache like that. That was what I saw. Giving the water. I was a shepherd once. I can hardly remember. I do like that there's less talking in this. It's just giving me the images, right? And letting me think and imagine. And because, you know, for better or for worse, a reader's always going to come up with something better in their minds than you can come up with and say, for the most part. Yes. Fill the walkway. Oh, yes. Excellent. More walkways. And then she comes alive.
Shireen. Shireen.
Alright. That's cool. Welcome to life, Shireen. Alright, where's my mountain at?
Heart felt ready to burst out of his chest. Shireen, the name of the woman he loved.
Kind of like this little... I do like this little mountain bit here. It's pretty cool. Getting to the core of Bistun. I do like that you kind of go deeper and deeper into the mountain. But I like this game. I'm going to stop here because I do want to test out a few other projects that people have sent over. I'm very kind to send over. But honestly, I'm pretty impressed. Like, this game has a lot of polish. It's nice to play even on mouse and keyboard, but it is better on controller quite a bit. Mechanics wise, I feel like nothing too much to complain about with the mechanics. I wish there was a little bit more cue on when the enemies would attack. Like, I wish they would change color, turn red, give me a little bit more of like a physical attack symbol. And then with the little kind of heat-seeking missiles, those seem to like really linger for a while. So like I'll dodge them once, dodge them again, and then they'll still come back and hit me. So that was a little frustrating in the combat side. I wonder if there's some tuning to do there in terms of the mechanics. In terms of the flow of the game, I think the flow is really nice, right? Where we, you know, go kind of have a story experience, play through some battles. I do think that it leans a little too heavily on the side of narrative. And this is coming from a narrative designer and an editor, right? So the reason I'm saying that is because the combat's kind of fun. I really liked the combat. I found myself wishing there was more of it. And then also a lot of the narrative, it seemed to be repeating itself a little bit or restating what was happening on screen or what was being said through the voiceover. And that's one of the things I would encourage the developers most to fix, right? Because, you know, let your reader do some of the work. Let your viewer player do some of the work. Don't, I think it was when there was some he wondered that laugh could only come from an enemy. Like I kind of, because of my own context going into a project like this. I know that like an evil hysterical laugh is probably an enemy, and then that just lets me bring my thoughts and embody that in the character. But when you say, hey, the character's thinking the same thing, it kind of breaks the immersion, as weird as that sounds. Even though he's thinking the same thing as me, by just saying it, and maybe in a little bit of a different way, it does pull me out of the experience, as weird as that sounds. So I would say that there is some trimming that can be done on the narrative side. I will say that there is some just general editing that can be done on the narrative side. Overall, I think the story concept's good, but also it's a little bit devoid of emotion. Like I see, he's getting into my love, but you know, I don't as a player feel that emotion yet. In film, it's really important in love stories to have they call it a moment of dance, right? Where like these two characters, the reader sees them together and they see their connection. It could be like really witty banter. It could be them like dancing and having this amazing connection. But for a dramatic medium, especially, you have to see the connection. I want to know how these people connect before it's as easy for me, to care about it. So that's just some food for thought. I think overall this is a great project. I mean, that I think this is 99% of the way towards being a fantastic game. So, I'm gonna rate this an 8 out of 10. And I do think that, oh man, just fix the feel feel free to email me. I'll fix some of some of the narration and stuff for you, because it could be just really simple fixes could like really level up the way the story is being told. But I think other than that, like the fighting seemed really balanced. I love the little guide bird that guided me around. I think that was really awesome. I do wish there were more secrets, or secrets that I at least found. It seemed that the secrets were kind of these sequestered pots away, but with my ability to like smack on a wall and break it down, I did expect there to be some hidden walls. And maybe I just am dumb and I missed them. That's totally valid. But overall, this is a really cool project. I would recommend it. I obviously would, because I gave it an out of 10. I might even keep playing this, which is very rare for games that people send me to review and try out. So, props to the developers. I think they got something they can be really proud of here. And even with a few of the things that aren't quite perfect, that's the thing. Like with any creative project, yes, there's always going to be some imperfections, but you know, work on the things that make it great and keep those things fun. And yeah, this game's art is amazing. The world is really well developed. So to some degree, as a player, I would probably just overlook some of the overdone dialogue or those types of things, right? But in any case, great job on the project. I'm excited to see what y'all come up with next.